Hello and welcome to the IOSportscast, and we're on video for
Yes.
the first time.
Yes.
This has been a journey to get this all set up.
Yeah, it has. It
Um,
has indeed.
Yeah, things have not gone well. Google lied, YouTube lied, but more importantly, my memory lied because this was a lot easier the last time I tried to do this.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. We've had the Azerbaijan. Yeah, in Baku. Well done, Baku.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say well done, Baku again.
Yeah, Baku's one of them where it's just like interesting races all the time. Like
Well,
the
yeah.
last 6 winners have all been different.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't know, Silverstone. It's just Hamilton. It's all different,
Yeah.
and the
Okay.
pole sitter is different as well each year, apart from this year.
Yeah, Charles became the first.
First to go back to back poles at Baku.
Was it back to back? Was he? I can't remember
Yeah, he
what
got
happened
pole
last
last
year.
year.
I cannot remember what happened last year. Yeah. Yeah, where do we start?
From the beginning.
Qualifying. We had the red flags. So it was Baku qualifying. Can confirm was Baku qualifying. We had some
Cars in the wall. We had a Canadian in the wall,
We
but
had-
this time it wasn't Latifi.
Yeah, we had Stroll hit the wall
Twice.
Yeah, the first one was just a little bump on his front wing, and I
Carried on
can
going.
carry on. It just checked my damages on front wing.
Yeah.
He could not apparently carry on well enough because he made it about 9 more corners.
Start of his flight. Was it the start of his second flying lap or something?
Yeah,
Oh, his flying lap. He binned it at turn 2.
turn 2, and there was a significant amount of debris.
Yeah, he ran over his front wing.
Yeah,
And his tyre was on a 45.
it was a nice DAS 45.
Yeah.
Very
He invented DAS.
very extreme. Yeah, that was a shame, and we only had like 2 minutes left, so it was like a
That was Q1 as well, wasn't
Q1 two and a half minutes. Fortunately, everyone got to the line,
Just
set
about.
up, but I don't think many people.
it? Just the Alonso train came into town.
Yeah. Alex Albon not particularly happy with Fernando Alonso. Don't blame him. Very Rosberg-esque to cause the yellow flag to slow Albon down.
Yeah.
Was it worth a penalty? Because this is what Albon was asking. He was saying. He was immediately like, "This guy needs penalising."
Well, yeah, you've got a set time, haven't you? Between the 2 safety car lines, what time you've got to get round.
Yeah.
So
I think. Well, this question has come up before, hasn't it? With people, if they bring out a flag to punish someone else's race, should it be a penalty? More
Yeah.
so in the red flags. I
yeah, but
guess.
sometimes you can't help a red flag.
Agreed.
So if your brakes fail and you're heading straight to the wall, then.
Yes. Yeah.
But if you just purposely put it into the wall,
How do you know it's purposeful?
I don't know. You can. I don't know. Obviously, you could try and check the data, but I don't think you could.
The
I don't know,
data,
if
the
you
data says
understand- if you
the data
understand-
says you didn't press your brake pedal. Well, the brakes failed. So yeah, when I put my foot down, there was no brakes.
Yeah. It was a bad thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But what it did mean was there was a hectic run round. Daniel Ricciardo and Pierre Gasly, I think, were very close to.
I think they all just about.
Just.
They're like 1 second left when the back guys crossed the line.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot of time, and it was almost Valtteri Bottas that got knocked out.
Do you know what it reminded me of? Monza a few years ago. Q3 at Monza, when everyone was just
Oh, the grid.
trotting about.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess the difference there is everyone is trying to get the cleanest line from Monza, and that happens all the time.
Yeah.
Whereas this was a red flag.
Just Alonso being Alonso.
And had there not been the red flag, I don't think they'd have.
I don't think he'd have done it. But
Well, that's a statement. You're saying if you're saying that Alonso's done it more on purpose. I don't know if it was on purpose or if it was just because of the situation.
yeah.
Let's not risk trying to make the corner. We can bail.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And he bailed. Turn 15.
Yeah, but it worked because man got into Q3. Surprising that both him and Vettel got into Q3.
Yeah, that'll surprise me.
I can see.
Because he hit the wall.
Yeah, he did. I can see why Alonso getting through to Q3. The Alpine was rapid in the straight line.
Yeah, it was.
Rapid. I mean, at
quick.
one point in the race, Alonso's speed trap was 340.
47. That's like what, 220 mile an hour.
218, 19, something like that.
That's
Yeah.
quick.
That's not bad for for
No,
a
for
Renault
an Alpine.
engine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do feel for the McLarens.
Mm.
Q2 again. That feels like sort of where they
Standard
belong.
in it.
Yeah.
Compared to last season when they were in Q3 constant. Well, not constantly, but most of the majority of the time they were in Q3.
Yeah, it felt like last year they were fighting Ferrari for the third best team.
Yeah.
They were probably team 3.5.
Yeah.
Now I would say they're probably team 5 or 6.
Really?
Yeah. They're not team 4.
No. Who is Team 4? Alpine.
I'd say Alpine or Alpha Tauri. They've apart from Gasly's unluckiness, they've actually.
Well, Gasly qualified. What was it? 6th.
Yeah.
So.
Should we just see who is actually? Ooh, who is actually currently? McLaren are
McLaren
currently.
they're only just though.
For, yeah.
Well, no, there's a big gap.
For the teams, though, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. McLaren and then Alpine.
Yeah. I wouldn't say they feel like that way though. I mean, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times they've not scored points.
Man.
We've had 8 races already this year.
I know. And Mercedes have scored points in every race with George.
Well, yeah, thanks to George. Yeah. They've had one non-score. They've finished all their races.
Yeah.
I mean, that's consistency. Isn't it?
Yeah, especially with George.
Especially with George, yeah, he's on
consistency.
fire, yeah.
As his team radio guy, so.
Yeah,
At the end.
very much so. But still kept his Saturday performance.
Yeah.
Still got in the top 5, 3rd row.
Still out qualifying his team, huh?
Yeah, which is mad. I think the car problems are now becoming too much for Lewis.
But it's not just Lewis; it's everyone.
Well,
They're all complaining about it.
Yes, but I think
It's mainly
particularly
Lewis.
because it's not just. I'm not just talking about porpoising. I think the car as a package he's having to fight the car anyway.
George is used to driving a shit car as well.
I wasn't going to put it up.
No, but I mean at Williams it was.
Yes, yeah, it was definitely
And
not
he was
the best car.
outperforming that.
I would argue he could be even outperforming this car.
If he had a good car like last year's car,
Yeah.
he'd probably be up there
Yeah.
winning races.
I mean, is this his 3rd podium?
3rd podium. Yeah.
In a car that
shouldn't be getting podiums.
No.
And he's the only guy to finish in the points in every race, and the only guy to finish
top
in the top 5 in every race.
That's the main thing. Is he's not just
That's
bringing
what you
points. He's
want.
bringing about double digit points every
time.
race.
Yeah. That's what you want, though. You want the driver to be consistent.
Yeah.
It'd be good if he was like 1st and 2nd and 3rd, but it might get there end of season.
Yeah. The other person in qualifying that's surprised me, I just want to say shout out to Pierre Gasly. He had a really good qualifying.
Yeah.
P6 is pretty good.
Yeah.
But actually, I would say Checo outperforming Max at Baku is pretty special.
Yeah.
Baku, yes, that's historically a Red Bull track. You expect them to do well, but Max is rapid.
Yeah.
And Checo,
And I saw memes like, I am the number 1 driver now.
he signed a new contract.
Yeah.
He's won fairly recently.
Yeah, one in Spain, didn't
He arguably should have had Jeddah. You led for the first,
he? Yeah.
3rd race, whatever it was.
Yeah. It's going to cause a few issues later on in the season.
I think it's causing a few issues now.
I know, but it's going to cause even more later on in the season. I want to see them have a full-on wheel-to-wheel fight, like Bahrain 2014 with Hamilton and Nico and Lewis were fighting. I want that kind of fighting. And in Spain
Max
20.
will win.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, but you know what Max is like. I think he's put under pressure.
Yeah, no, but in a one-off race, Checo might do it because Max will get annoyed.
Yeah.
If you let them do it every race, Max is going to annihilate.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, I want to
Because
see
he
them.
will-
I want to see them come together. I want to see them crash. Like 2016 Spain style.
Oh, never change, mate. Never change.
I know. I can the whole.
Literally every race we go into, he's just like, oh, Red Bull's crash.
It's not. Nah, I don't mind Checo. It's Max. I don't like him. I can't stand him. Probably a nice guy, but he's a bit of a muppet.
Right, let's go to the race.
That was fairly uneventful. To say it's Azerbaijan, nobody binned it in the wall.
Yes,
on the first lap.
yeah, they were all very, very good and well behaved. I wouldn't say it was uneventful, given the lead changed.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's no crashes, like nobody in the wall or.
No, everyone was good.
Charles was on pole, got a bad start.
Very poor start, wasn't it?
And Checo was like, cheers, pal, I'll take that.
And
Charles locked up as well to the first turn.
He did. I think that was a bit of a panic of, oh crap, I can't actually hold it round the outside.
Yeah.
Need to slow down.
Did well to make the corner though.
Yeah, solid.
So.
There wasn't really much that happened in the first little bit. There was a little bit of sort of position swapping, sort of sorting themselves out.
Yeah.
But really, the first proper thing that happened after that is poor science.
Yeah. Turn 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4. Yeah. Went straight on. We was like, well, we didn't see what happened at first.
No,
it just stopped. It was like, oh, probably get reversed or something. But then it showed you the replays, and the car went broke, and it was hydraulics. So, not good.
He's not having a good season for, I guess, multiple reasons. But when the car's breaking down on you, how crap must that feel?
Yeah.
At least if you've binned it.
This time he didn't bin it.
Yeah, no, but if you've binned it, you're like, you know, it's on me.
Yeah, fair.
If the car fails, you're like, even if I try my best, I'm not going to make the end of the race.
Yeah.
Like, that's got to be...
Got to be a ball here, come on. Not only that, but can we talk about Latifi? Got a penalty, didn't he, at the start?
Yeah, start grid infringement.
Starting grid infringement. Missed his box.
I don't know if it was that he missed his box.
I think he rose for.
Well, I don't know what happened, but he was too far forward, yeah.
And they pushed him back. And then they were like, not allowed to do that.
No hands on cars after a certain
15 seconds, wasn't it?
Yeah. He got pushed back. And then a very nice tap on the front nose. Just been like, there you go, as if we've not made it worse already.
Yeah. 10-second stop go.
Which he served after a couple of laps. That is still a big hit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Normal pit stops what? 20 seconds? 9 seconds?
Yeah.
With a 2-second stop. Coming in for stopping for 10 seconds. So actually look at 27.
That's like
that's effectively 30
second pit stop, yeah.
Yeah.
Where did he finish in? 15. Last
second last.
No, last of the runners.
But Stroll was
classified.
Yes, that's second last in the
But yeah, classified, yeah. Last of the actual runners.
Yeah. He's gone. I can't see it.
I told you my prediction's going to come true after
the only thing keeping him there, I think, right now,
is money.
Is
summer break. I'm telling you.
I don't think they'll call it a summer break.
I think they will, you know. And I don't think they'll swap him at summer break.
I think
they'll announce it. I'll be like, yeah, he's gone.
You know what? I can't. Sorry, Williams. Sorry, Nicholas Latifi. I kind of think they won't announce it. I.e., they'll just announce the new drivers
at the end of the season.
Maybe not at the end of the season, but
they'll just be like,
somewhere around Italy.
Alex Albon and
Jack
Aitken.
Yeah, they'll just announce that the new. They won't say officially that he's leaving. I don't know. There's just that vibe of
no.
I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think he's done.
Where do you think he's gonna go? If he does go from Formula 1,
Formula E.
You think he'll jump to Formula E, not to like IndyCar or?
I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't care, to be honest.
Follow Kimi Raikkonen and got a NASCAR.
Couldn't care, to be honest. Wherever he goes, he won't do well.
Well, it's not like he's a bad driver in the junior ranks. He's done all right.
Yeah, but in the big boy leagues, he's
been destroyed by all of his teammates.
All of his, basically all of his teammates.
Yeah.
Even today in the race.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else happened. It's been a while since we got
Yeah. Science exploded. Well, not exploded, but broke down.
Yeah, Science broke down. Safety car.
Virtual safety car, though. Everyone pitted.
Yes, almost everyone pitted.
Most of the guys pitted.
Most of the guys pitted.
Yeah.
The Red Bulls and Leclerc was an interesting situation because Leclerc did come in.
Yeah.
And the Red Bulls didn't cover him.
Yeah. Well, I think they came out, but they juked and stayed out. The guys.
Which I don't understand why they would have done that.
I don't think you should be allowed to do that.
I don't know if you are technically.
The Mercedes used to do it all the time. Didn't they?
Yeah, they got. Well, they did get eventually told.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I think if you guys in the pit crew, you have to pit.
But if you've not been told and your pit crew just comes out and you've not been told.
But yeah, I guess that's the point. Isn't it?
Then maybe because there's actually like no.
Yeah.
Communication. Yeah. Whereas if the driver's told, if you want to pit, we are here.
We are here. Yeah. If they get given that call, then fair enough.
Fair, yeah.
But if they don't get called, then yeah.
Yeah. But it didn't matter.
Nah.
Let's be honest. In the end, it didn't matter because poor Charles.
The choo-choo train.
He made it another 10
laps, something like that.
Yeah. And then
he went out on lap 21.
Yeah, so they stopped lap 9, lap 10.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Man.
He managed to get back to the pits though.
He did. Yeah, he blew up at what 17, 18.
So he just had a straight to go. Didn't
he just flat-footed as well from 16. So he was already up to speed.
Yeah.
And it's not like the engine conked and gave him no power. Like he still
had power, but it was no power.
Yeah, he wasn't locked on.
Yeah,
which sometimes happens.
Yeah, it didn't just die on him. He had like no power, but yeah, he's not happy.
He's not happy, and that put 2 Ferraris out.
And then George into
the big points.
Into the podium places, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we want. But no, that also put the other Ferrari drivers, Ferrari engine drivers, in a bit of a panic state. Especially when 10 laps after.
No, it's 2 laps after. Zhao
went. Yeah,
Zhao went exploded.
Yeah, he just got called into the pits, didn't he?
Yeah, but it was a power unit issue.
It was, yeah. It was. What did they call it? A technical issue.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Then they just called him into the pits.
And then after that, 8 laps later, K-Mag
dropping.
He was fighting though, wasn't he?
Yeah. I literally said to you, K-Mag's being overtaken. Norris has got past K-Mag. And it literally immediately cut.
He's on
the side. Okay.
Yeah, that brought out the second virtual safety car.
Yeah, this race was a mix of things, but I don't think the safety cars for the front running guys made that much difference.
No,
I'm trying to think.
I would have liked a proper safety car, but they pulled over in places where you can pull over. When there's little bits of runoff.
Yeah.
If it had been that, I don't know.
If Magnussen had broke down 5 corners earlier, that's like in the run up, like the end of the first sector into towards Castle.
If you just after Castle when you've got left hander on the back.
Yeah.
If you'd have broke down there, there's no runoffs.
The next stop is where he stopped.
Yeah, it would have been safety car.
Yeah. But then you got so you got turn 1.
You got the straight. If you'd have brought that turn 2, you've got run off. Turn 2, you've got run off. Turn 3, you've got run off. 4, you've got run off.
Yeah. 5 a little bit.
6
not. Well, no, 6 is the right hander in it. After it's like a 5, 6.
5, 6, yeah.
6 you've got.
7, you've got a bit on the left.
So there's
the Castle. You've only got turn 15 and 16.
And 16
ish.
Yeah.
That's about it.
There's no hidden on 16 though. So if you lock up and go on.
Yeah.
There is a lot of runoff at Azerbaijan compared for a street circuit.
For a street track, yeah. Compared to the other one.
And when you look at the aerial shot, you're like, there's no space. But actually,
but there is, yeah.
They've done quite well.
They have indeed. That was K-Mag. He went and broke down.
I'm trying to remember at that point who pitted for where. Sergio pitted. The 2 Mercedes pitted.
Double J.
Initially, the commentators were not sure whether Lewis would pit. We were like, he probably just wants to stop.
Yeah,
just needs 5 seconds of just not bouncy.
Yeah, it'll be bouncy when he walks now for next week.
Oh,
he'll be in his bed and he'll be having nightmare, he'll be having PTSD.
Yeah, it's going to be...
They need to do something. Because it's not just Mercedes. Everyone's complaining about it.
Sainz was the first proper guy to complain and say porpoising is an issue. I feel like Mercedes are on a different level.
Yeah, I know, but if it's affecting everyone, then the FIA need to do something.
I'm not sure what you can do.
Probably raise the ride height.
Which will stop you banging on the floor, yeah. Which, if that's the issue of the pain, then fine. But
yeah, it probably will be.
for things like visibility, that's just you being shook up like a milk bottle, innit?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but if it's, I don't know. Bring back last year's cars is what I say.
Bring back last year's cars.
Yeah.
I'm not sure Mercedes have that much of an advantage over Max for that to happen.
Lewis and George will pull it.
I like the aerodynamic side of it. We have had closer racing.
Yeah.
Max, for example,
You can't follow.
stuck right behind Charles for a lot of the race, like a lot closer than.
Yeah. If not last year, they've had to back off.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, it has brought what they said they'd do, closer racing, but they didn't say it'd be a dolphin or porpoise. So they need to address that issue.
Yeah. I mean, that was sort of known about ground effect.
I think it's the flaws, isn't it?
Just
it's when they're flexing, because they're flexing.
Yeah.
So if you
it's like seal, no seal, seal, no seal, seal, and it just
if you could
just
like
cycle.
stop it from like
actually sealing and
bending.
Yeah. Well, so a lot of cars have now brought in the
yeah, but I think I put some more in, like make it rigid. Put just a big steel pole there.
two big like steel axles.
Yeah, just cramping it so it can't move at all.
What, tied up to the engine intake?
Yeah, like, but the ones that just, might add a bit of weight to the car, but still.
Yeah. I don't know what we need to do with that.
Yeah.
One thing I do know is Ferrari do need to sort out this power engine issue.
Yeah.
Because
not just them, but for the customer teams as well.
Yeah, the customer teams. But they're not going to be able to fight a world championship if they've not got the cars, and particularly if they've not got the power engine.
If you've not got reliability, you won't be able to fight. You won't be able to.
Yeah.
It'll be a one-horse race.
Especially when top speed-wise, it's not them.
It's Red Bull.
Yeah. So they need to sort something out. I don't know how they fix it. I don't know what's going wrong. The fact that they've had 4 cars quit, all on either engine or
hydraulics or
some
mechanical
interconnected systems.
Yeah. They need to go back in. They've got a week to try and see what the issue is.
Just bring back that 2019 secret.
Illegal.
Engine.
Yeah, this is definitely not a rocket engine we've put in the car. The exhaust has got a lot bigger. That's definitely not the afterburner and the thruster. Yeah.
I'm trying to think, where did the other... So Schumacher finished.
Yeah, he finished, what?
14th.
And who's the other one?
Valtteri
11th.
Yeah. Yeah, Valtteri was just not there this weekend.
No, he wasn't.
Almost got knocked out in Q1. Managed to just save his record.
Yeah.
That was the last time I saw him.
Yeah, we didn't really see it much after that.
I don't think I saw him in the entire race.
He was like a Gio. The Invisible Man.
We saw him because his qualifying time was 1:44.444.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and that was we mentioned that on the start grid to each other, and that was it.
Yeah, basically.
I don't think I saw him in the entire race.
No, I don't think we did. The McLarens had a battle at one point. Lando was like, "Let me pass."
I don't know. For most of that race, Daniel Ricciardo's like, "I've got the pace, let me pass."
Yeah.
And then he gets past, and Norris is like, "I've got the pace, let me pass."
Yeah.
And then Alonso was like, "Oh, I'm really slow. This is all I've got. They're gonna get past."
Yeah.
And then like 5 laps left, Alonso just put his foot down.
I think Alonso just enjoyed it. He was like, "I don't care. I'm not fighting for a title." Right?
He finished like 4 seconds up the road.
I'm just gonna have fun. Yeah, 4 seconds. Yeah, 4 seconds ahead of Ricciardo. Another lap, another few laps. I reckon Lando would have gone for Daniel.
I mean, Lando looked impatient.
Yeah.
At the end, like he did look.
He wanted to get past him.
I wanted him to, not for the potential of a crash, but just to see what happens if Lando breaks team orders. It's Lando's team.
Yeah.
Like right now, Ricciardo. The fact that Zach Brown came out and said, was it Zach Brown that said it or Andrea Seidel? said there are options to get out of the contract with Ricciardo. It says to me he's driving for his seat.
Yeah.
And they've got Colton Herta, Pato Award in their reserves, and the option to use Piastri as reserve driver suggests that there's a potential there.
Yeah.
Right.
It's one of the first times he's finished above Lando, isn't it, this season? I think.
Yeah, there's not many times that's happened. Let's just quickly. I mean, obviously.
Retirement, yeah.
Lando didn't
finish. Yeah, because you've got 14th retired 6th, 18th, 13th, 12th, 13th, 8th for Ricciardo.
Yeah, Bahrain, Ricciardo finished ahead.
Every other race, but the retirement that Lando had, he's finished ahead.
Yeah, Miami and Bahrain, I think.
Was Lando at a podium?
Yeah, Lando in Yeah. Right. Since we've been talking for several weeks now about you wanting to get rid of Latifi.
Yeah.
And the potentials of what would happen.
Yeah.
And now we're talking potentially Daniel Ricciardo's losing his contract.
Yeah.
I would like you to tell me the grid for next year.
Well, the top three will stay.
Top
three teams will stay the same.
We'll call you Ollie the Oracle if you get it right.
Yeah, okay. So Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull keep it. Obviously, they've confirmed the lineups for next year.
Red Bull have confirmed because Checo's signed on it.
Yeah, both.
I don't know.
Ferraris have signed on.
I
Big Sainz has signed an extension.
I can't remember.
The Mercedes have done it. I think Lando, obviously, because he's Lando. It's Team Lando. It's not McLaren F1. It's Lando F1.
Team Lando.
It's Lando Mercedes. Instead of McLaren.
I just like Lando being like, it's Lando Mercedes, and George is like, no, this is a Mercedes.
Yeah, this is a Mercedes. Yeah. I don't know. Piastri, second driver.
You think Piastri is going to go to McLaren?
Yeah. Get the constructors up, so I can get the other teams. Alpine, I think they'll stay the same. Ocon, Alonso. Alfa Romeo, I think they'll stay the same. Alfa Tauri, I think they'll stay the same. Maybe. Gasly, definitely. But I'm not sure about Tsunoda.
Yeah.
I'd probably go. I don't know any Red Bull Junior drivers. I'd put Yuri Vips in there.
Yeah.
Or Albon back in.
Yeah.
I think Castles, Magnussen.
You gonna get rid of Schumacher?
I don't know. I'm gonna say I think they'll keep Schumacher. Just about.
Can they afford to keep Schumacher?
I don't know, but
I don't mean in contracts.
Yeah,
fixing the car.
money wise, I don't know. I think just if you don't have any more accidents, maybe.
That's a big if.
Yeah. I think Aston will stay the same. With the same two, and then Williams, Albon, if he doesn't go to Alpha Tauri to replace Tsunoda.
Yeah.
And I think Jack Aitken might go in there as the second driver if Latifi goes.
Not Roy Nissany, who's their test driver.
Or Nissany, I don't know. So
I mean, to be fair, they have picked Aitken as their other driver in Bahrain last year.
Yeah. So I think that'll be the good for next year.
Fair. Sorry, just remember what you said for Aston Martin.
The same too.
You think Vettel's not going to retire?
I don't know.
You heard what Vettel's statement was the other day?
No.
You not?
No.
Oh, he said he's going to make a decision on whether he quits or not.
Oh.
Depending on how the car goes this year.
Well, I didn't hear that. So
yeah. I think he's gone, I think this is his last season.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Alright, if that's the case.
No, you're the Oracle.
Oh, I'm the Oracle.
I need you to be...
I don't know who's the Aston Martin. Who's the Aston Martin reserve driver?
Hülkenberg.
Yes, I did. Hülkenberg,
I think it's Hülkenberg.
What?
He was there at the car launch, wasn't
he? Yeah. I've Hülkenberg in, and I don't know, Van Dorn or something. No, I'll tell you what. No.
Why have you gone from keeping the same Aston Martin to...
I'll tell you what. I'll get rid of Aitken in the Williams.
Yeah.
And put De Vries in there.
De Vries in the Williams.
Because it's Mercedes. It is Mercedes junior driver, isn't it?
Yeah.
Reserve driver.
Yeah.
So if Albon stays, I reckon it'll be Albon and Victor Fries.
That's not a bad line.
That's not a bad line.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
And then Albon will get destroyed, and then it'll be like, see that.
Fair.
Because I think most people could be. I think most drivers would be better than Latifi. I think if you put most of the F2 drivers in that Williams, I think they perform better than Latifi.
Yeah, I'm trying to come up with a name that probably wouldn't.
Lord Mahavir probably wouldn't do as well. But apart from that,
yeah,
most of the current F2 drivers on the F2 grid would probably beat Latifi.
Yeah,
in that Williams. So
the reason.
Bye bye Latifi.
The reason that I was asking about you being an oracle and making next year's predictions, because I know my predictions for this race are awful.
Should we talk about your fantasy team?
This is what I'm going to do, but first I want to get the Instagram ones out of the way.
Oh yeah, I don't know who you put for a race.
I'm just looking very quickly.
I think I went Leclerc, Verstappen. I think it was Sainz. I think I
think you went 2
Top
Ferraris,
three.
yeah.
That was the same for quali as well.
Yeah, you said Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz.
I got one of them right.
The other
right
two
order.
didn't finish.
Yeah.
I said Verstappen 1.
Got that right.
Leclerc 2. Perez 3.
We got 2 out of 3.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. I just like this stat, so WTF would have put it up. Verstappen now has won more races from Leclerc poles than Leclerc has won from Leclerc poles.
Yeah, I see that as well. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, that's mad. See, I don't know why Leclerc can't convert poles to victories.
Well, can't do that. Fucking get a car to do it.
Yeah, maybe because his car's made of Lego and it breaks.
Yeah, I mean, Monaco last year was his fault because he binned it.
Yeah.
So that was on him. Bahrain, way back.
2019.
He lost it. Yeah, that was
engine.
heartbreaking. The car lost it.
Yeah. He's not really done anything.
Strategy has cost him, I think.
That cost him at Monaco.
Yeah. Nothing is really
His fault is mainly the car.
I'm sure there will be a time. I can't think of.
I know we'll have to dig back through the archives.
Yeah, I can't think of anything in my head immediately.
I'd give Ferrari not one hurt on me. If I was Leclerc.
If you were Leclerc,
Yeah, but like what you're doing, sort it out.
there is no way
I'm not saying he'll leave, but I'd be like,
he's ever gonna give an ultimatum to Ferrari. He loves Ferrari.
yeah, is there
He
golden boy?
breathes Ferrari.
Cut him open and bleed red. Ferrari colours. Just ignore that bit.
Yeah, I think that's most people. I'm very rapidly thinking like if we cut Lance Stroll up, what the hell's green?
No, but if I was Leclerc, I'd be having serious chats with Ferrari.
I think there needs to be some serious chats about this engine because it is an issue.
And it's not only, I could understand if it was just the parent Ferrari, but it's the customer teams as well, Haas and Alfa Romeo.
Yeah,
that are also having issues.
It'd be interesting to see what when their contracts need
Who they go with.
redoing. Well, I still think they'll go with Ferrari, but it would just be interesting to see what the difference is, or whether there is like performance and reliability clauses built in them.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Because I said to you in it that I think one of the only teams that's not really had any reliability issues is Mercedes, the parent Mercedes.
Yeah.
That's not finished. It's always finished every race. And it's not conked out or like that. Yes, the Williams and the Aston Martins have had issues, but the actual proper Mercedes hasn't had any issues.
Yeah.
Reliability wise.
I think that is pretty much it.
So
I feel like the Alpines have been fairly decent.
yeah,
But yeah, Mercedes
haven't had any.
reliability, modern Mercedes.
Yeah.
Right, shall we? I'm trying to delay this, but shall we just get onto this?
Yeah, Isaac's fantasy team.
Brawn cocktail. I'm not editing mine. My 3 drivers: Verstappen, 31 points, maxed out. Yeah, pretty much. Could have got a fastest lap, but apart from that,
Did you get 4 points from that?
perfectly. I don't know. He didn't get fastest lap, so I assume I lost a couple of points there. Carlos Sainz, nil points. Fair enough.
Yeah. Fair.
Kevin Magnussen, 5 points. Also didn't finish though. So
How do you get 5 points?
probably just for the amount of laps he did, overtakes
right,
that he had.
Yeah. Fair enough. And then your
Teams. LaFerrari, nil points. AlphaTauri 11,
Fair enough.
Haas 6. This is not good.
I just remembered something we haven't spoken about.
Okay, remind me afterwards.
Okay.
The podium. Verstappen first.
Correct.
Got that correct. Leclerc second. Not correct. Perez third. Nearly. I got half points because he was one position out.
Yeah, fair.
Now, pole position and fastest lap. Initially, I had these the other way around.
You had them the proper way.
I had them the other way around, and then just before I pressed OK, I went, no, it's not going to happen. Switch it back.
No.
So I have pole position as Perez, fastest lap as Leclerc. I had them the other way around the entire time, and then just before I pressed save, I switched them because I just thought that was going to be more likely.
No. You should have just left them.
Yeah, I don't know. I panicked and thought Perez might nick pole position. Which, to be fair, he did beat Max. So,
Yeah.
of the Red Bulls, that was... Safety car, I said one safety car. That was wrong. There were two.
If you'd been, does that count as VSCs as well?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
fair enough.
And then, as I was reading the bonus question of where will the highest Ferrari car finish, I said top 8, and I went, at least I've got 1 point. I was so confident.
You might have done that, did not have fucking retired.
I was so confident. I literally was like, top 8, at least I've got a point. So I would like to say to Mattia Bonotto, I am sorry for being so confident and causing this loss. Please do not come after me. #Masterplan Spinner. Grazie.
Yeah, one thing we didn't talk about in the race, Sonoda and his rear wing.
Oh yeah, his
Broken rear wing.
the drag radette.
Yeah, the DR or the RS.
Yeah, that was a strange.
I've never seen that before.
No. Well, so in the lead up to this race, I was saying the last time we saw the black and orange flag that I remember was Hamilton at Baku.
Yeah, because of his headrest. Yeah.
I was like, that's actually a really rare flag. And then it got called again at Baku. I've just manifested it somehow, obviously throughout the week.
The F1 got turned.
We didn't see it though.
No, I don't know if you don't really see it.
No, that's what I wanted to.
I want to see some guy waving it.
Just one at Marshall's on the side or something like that.
Near the pit board.
Or even just the electronic flashing or something.
Yeah.
Not
some
just
on the light
the
light
FIA.
panels on the side of the track.
Yeah, not the FIA banner at the top of the screen. I don't care about that. I want to see the actual flag.
Yeah.
Because it is a very rare flag.
Yeah, it is.
So we saw it, and sure enough, he's got half his wings just.
It was when it opened, didn't it? Like half of it opened. Half of it was like it was the alpha bit that was down and the Tauri bit that was.
And when it's shut, you like twisted. You probably twisted.
Yeah.
We were like, wow, that's it.
It wasn't in half. It was like.
It was just off half.
Just off half. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like the thing that
the actuator.
That's the word. Broke on one side.
I think it did. I think it just totally. I think it just.
Gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it
disappeared.
Did. Yeah.
However, yeah, we thought that was it. It's game over. He can't recover from that.
Because I know sometimes you can, depending on what the issue is. Like with Hamilton, he just changes the headrest and away you go.
Yeah. If it's like a flap on a front wing that's hanging off dangerous, you can replace the front wing.
Yeah.
Can't replace a rear wing.
No.
So.
Keep it to the pits. So what did they do? Good old duct tape. Pinnacle of motorsport. And
Cutting edge. How do you fix a problem?
Duct tape it.
Bit of
flex tape.
The
guy there just go bang.
The aerodynamic flex tape.
Yeah,
that's what we need.
When in doubt, use duct tape. Solves everything.
I actually can't believe they did that.
Well, then the big Donny guy from the FIA was like...
Was it Joe Bauer?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
There's 5 seconds to it then.
He got there after.
I reckon if he'd have been there, they'd be like, you're not sending that back out.
Yeah, well, so that was the thing. I looked up the regulations, International Sporting Code regulation on the black and orange flag, and it says that repairs can be made to the car, so long as they are ratified. I think was the word or something.
Yeah,
scrutiny, but they have to be properly signed off
yeah.
before the car can be re-released. Which, if Joe Bauer was late and didn't get there in time, the FIA can't have released the car.
But what I don't understand is, if obviously it's race direct, it'd probably been up in race control or something like that, or near race control. So he'd have probably been aware of it. So he could have just, if he'd seen the AlphaTauri pit crew in the garage, all he had to do was just run down to the AlphaTauri garage and just stand there and be like.
Yeah, I mean he might have been in the little F1 pit box at the start of the pit lane.
Yeah, he could have been. Yeah.
I don't know where he sits during a race.
Yeah.
I would assume
it's that pit box.
It's probably there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but they'd have TV feeds and.
Oh yeah.
Pop his head out. Look, like, yeah, put it out.
Yeah.
We'll run down now.
Yeah. I can't see him being caught out by it. But I don't know.
It was weird.
Yeah.
And then it looked like they stuck it together with duct tape. And then they said you can't use DRS. Obviously understandable. But then it looked like it came off during the race, during the next few laps.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was just weird camera angles, because sometimes I was like, oh yeah, it's not there, and then it cut to another lap. I was like, is it there?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think we'll find out relatively quickly after this. Obviously, after we've uploaded this, it's going to be found out.
Yeah.
There's something going on.
There's got to be. There's probably a fine coming.
Yeah.
For AlphaTauri.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Weird. Because I know you can put tape in certain places, but I don't know whether strapping up the rear wing counts. Because if that goes,
yeah,
like Lance Stroll was right behind him. If that goes, Stroll's
having a crash.
I mean, with the halo, it's probably not going to be that bad.
No, but if it comes off and he's but if it comes off, he'll have to swerve.
Yeah, he'll smash into it definitely, and that's
probably
debris
end
everywhere.
up in a wall or something.
At best, it's a puncture. At worst, it's a crash.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I'd have just said just retire the car.
Yeah, that's what I thought they were going to do. It's not like it was that far away from the end of the race.
Nah, it wasn't. No.
Save your engine. It's a difficult thing. If you DRSing is not going to work, you're not going to gain that many positions back.
No.
You've already lost a lot of time. Yeah, I understand you were running high in the points, but
yeah,
you're not going to make it back up.
No,
try the car, call it a loss.
Come back stronger in Canada.
Not risk a fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And save Yuki from being bounced around.
Yeah, for another 20 or however many laps it was.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Should we do predictions for Canada while we're? Because that's the next race.
I haven't thought about Canada.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it'll be just Ferrari Red Bull at the top again.
Yeah. Is one of the Canadians going to win it at their home race?
No.
No.
I think there might be something in practice or quali. I think they'll be fine in the race. I don't think they're going to bin it on their own. I think
could be together.
There could be a clash, not maybe between them, but I can see an accident happening, because Canada is not the widest of tracks.
No, not really.
But I don't. I don't see Latifi dropping it into the wall.
It's Latifi.
I don't see Stroll dropping it into the wall.
I mean, they already came together in Australia.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. I don't think they're going to drop it on the road. I think if they're going to go out, there'll be some other factor.
Some third party involved.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm saying Leclerc win.
I'm not. I'm going to go Perez win.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think
I was going to say Perez second.
I think
Max will DNF. I don't know why.
I think Charles and Max will battle with each other, like Hamilton said that year.
Grass cutting, lawn mowing set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think he's just gonna bin it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how Max is gonna bin it. But there was
that always car breaks down.
Something in my mind that just went. So I'm gonna flip it, because I flipped it. It really worked out. Nah, I'm gonna say Leclerc first, Perez second. George third.
Oh!
I've said it. I've said it. I've said it.
Oh no!
I've said it.
I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna be bold. Perez win.
Okay.
George second.
Okay.
Leclerc third.
Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Because if Leclerc gets involved in a tussle and ends up with some damage, you just have to nurse it. You might end up nursing it.
Yeah.
Might be a big gap, right? But
I think for George to finish on the podium, there has to be some proper dropping outs.
Oh, you need a double Ferrari DNF, and then a double Red Bull DNF, and Mercedes 1-2.
You're assuming Hamilton's going to be there.
Yeah, Hamilton will be the winner. Hamilton now. George, it's James.
I genuinely would like to see what would happen in that situation. I think they'd let him race, but there would be that little thing in the back of my mind that goes, but Lewis record, come on.
Yeah.
You still got
quite a way to go, yeah.
Still got a way to go. Has Lewis got on the podium this season?
Yeah, once. One podium.
Well, then that's that record continues.
He just needs to win, and he's got the other.
Yeah, I think as well when you look back that actually the win, if he doesn't get the win, that win record is still going to hold one for quite a long time.
Yeah,
because it was from the start of his career,
2007. Every year since 2007.
Since the start of his career. That's ridiculous to start off with.
Mm.
But then secondly, you can just look at it and go, well, he got shafted out of that World Championship. He wasn't the same driver. He moved to be a team driver.
Yeah.
So, he let the new talent come through. He was disillusioned with the sport. There's so many reasons you could make to cover that up.
Yeah.
That actually I don't think it's now much of an issue.
No.
Of course, if it carries on.
The scenes if he wins in Britain.
Got one better for you. The scenes if he wins in Brazil.
And Britain.
Because he's now
dual citizenship, isn't he?
He's been given an honorary citizenship of Brazil. Which is great to think he's now going to have 2 home races.
Yeah.
11 home wins.
Oh.
But also, really nice to see that in 2008 he was pretty much being ferried out of the country for his life. He was absolutely the most hated person in Brazil that weekend.
And now they all love him.
And now he's one of the most loved, yeah.
After Senna, obviously.
Senna, yeah. Barrichello, Massa, they'll all be up there. PK. Fittipaldi, was he?
One of them was. Don't know.
No idea.
And then Hamilton.
Yeah. And then, Bruno Senna and Nelson Piquet, the other Brazilian.
The other
the drivers that we forget.
That are Brazilian.
Right.
That wraps up this episode.
Yeah.
Of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix podcast.
Yeah.
Make sure that you follow us on all our socials. We'll probably put something somewhere up on the screen, probably above our head. Oh, you bastard. Ah, you fucker. Just as we did the outro. Oh, man. I'll do it again. The socials are I'll be up there somewhere. They'll be up there somewhere. Yeah, somewhere, probably in that corner. Make sure you like, subscribe, click that notification bell, and make sure you share with all your friends. And we'll see you next time.
That was very well done, given the camera call.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Thanks for watching the first video version of the IOSportscast.
Hopefully there'll be more to come.
Yeah. See you next time.
See ya.
Bye.